Oh, you so cute. Can you do it again? Let me look at it this time. Maybe it was just the camera angle. Okay. You quit that friendship, you leave. If you're in a toxic, you leave. You leave, no matter how hard it is. Like, you... I think it was... Ready. I was blacked out. I'm a little kid. I was like brand new in college. It was my first year. Whole semester. I walked in. I put my head down to sleep. When I woke up, I moved to LA. And I've always wanted to tell you guys this story because... When
Why are you so cute?
My dream
in your own avenue, and I love all these teachers who put up with all my antics and traveling. Thank you guys.
Then I told this story because the reason
in theater arts, you think of a very broad spectrum these days. Our actors.
If you want to make it in this industry, you gotta find your own.
My pants are tucked into my socks.
sunk because he wasn't being sorry.
And in many ways has been.
I was unconscious the second he hit me because I was blacked out. What you looking at me like that for?
Just I love hearing you talk.
And a new Fousey channel was going great for me. Gotta give it. So my freshman year in college, yada yada yada, not making sense. So the next day on Facebook, everyone's saying, "Get this is the story that."
Are you the names?
No, I know exactly who it was, and I'll tell you why. I had to this was serious. Surprised I never told it.
Now the only question I have to worry about is
weight. This was my first initial weight gain. You know, you're freshman 15, and I was unhappy, twisted.
You don't remember anything?
Not a single dream with FouseyTube. Like, I've even left FouseyTube. I've quit this channel more than any YouTube. Wake up in my full recollection of what happened. So I go to him and I wake him up, Matt. Friends.
And I want to shout out Amy Glazer, who when I made my first YouTube video told me it was going to be the worst.
Absolutely hate. You hate going every single day. It's dreadful for you. I don't care. Sport ask people, I've never said that.
Yeah.
I was trying to be cute. I have fit in, and I was living on campus for the first time, so I rushed the fraternity. My first semester.
Hey.
So through my lowest point and and this title isn't clickbait, I did get punched in the face.
Decision of my life. The Ellen Show in the newspaper, she uses me as an example to all her students and says, go to LA last summer to pursue my career.
I could have never made it out of that hole. I could have literally stayed there. I could have messed up. I could have kept repeating. I thought it would be a brilliant idea to rush a fraternity, right? Because it's...
But after I made it...
You leave. Saying don't quit isn't important to you. My name is... On your Jagger.
What it was? Never asked to say.
I mean, you kind of got... I'm sure a lot of you got well wishes. Everybody I knew saw this happen. Hey.
Okay.
Help me. So in other heart sunk, I looked down at my wrist, whichever one it was. I've gotten newer. I put a stop to it. I went home. I got my mind sorority, and in front of everybody there, group. The word got to the school because obviously there was nothing, and alcohol isn't even my bed. We give you 3 seconds to move. 3, and on 3, a girl 25th of 2011 life makes you that you feel cool. I was a loser, but I felt cool, because we had a room.
This is my piece.
So they approach biggest blessings as long as we know how to find them. Moral of the story, don't ever quit. What up everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while. Pretty scared.
That was my sexy stare.
That
I'm not sexy.
He was exiting. I blocked the doorway. My little ass 18-year-old says, I don't remember when it was exactly in college, but I was house at the time. There was a party. We threw the parties on Thursday nights. That's when the weeks got happy as hell.
I had freshman 27.
Well, so I got a 0.83 GPA. I didn't tell my mom that. I hadn't attended the same thing over and over. Facebook was popping at the time where I was able to read Facebook and my page in regards to everything in life. It's don't quit to the things that matter. Right, I got my body here, I'm super excited, whatever. We had a room in the fraternity house. So that up, the professor looks at me and he's like, you failed, you're gonna have to take my course again next semester. And I'm just kidding, baby, you're perfect. I was in a really bad place in my life, right? Why don't I just tell it to the YouTube family as well? So get your popcorn. Yusuf looked at us in the face and called us the N-word.
No.
So I had just got hit to my first rock bottom. Because we all get in your lips. It did, huh? Is it time to shave it? Maybe.
What do you...
All the fraternity in front of the whole...
What do you guys think?
Oh no, don't give it to... They're gonna tell me to shave. Young age, we're gonna fall, right? I could have I was in college, I rushed that need to want to...
Very proud and is the love of my life. So,
Living in the fraternity isn't good for your life. If you're stuck in a job that you hate, gonna happen in life. Those times aren't to break you. Those times aren't to get you to quit. My head is like, right? I had to put yourself on your mission at hand, and sometimes through the lowest points of adversity, crazy idea to start so the script got flipped. And I'm in the meeting and she's like, we're gonna expand. I left you from the school. FouseyTube, it was popping off. I graduated.
I gotta vlog this for my YouTube channel.
Fraternity was on campus.
Okay.
The story was as I told it, okay? But because excited by the title of this video, and I'm like, for what? She goes, for this. And I go, check the police in. He dead ass says, sarcastic. He was telling me exactly what happened. So myself, I made all the girls limbo under my arm. Like, you wanna exit? Baby, this is like 10 years
Safe
ago.
space.
It's like 10 years ago. So my mom called me. I told her I did great, but I'll never forget.
So I got a letter from a couple in the audience right now.
So I wanted to show off. And I used to drink alcohol at the time. I don't drink anymore, you know that. In a YouTube video before this day. But I was just telling it to you. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. You got laid out by a big ass football player.
they're performing on stage, they're performing in films, they're performing in television, they're performing for award. Because when you think of performance,
Still commuted to college.
I need to say, I just noticed something. You know,
voiceover, they're performing on the internet.
One party and you know I'm excited. Biggest moment of adversity. This is why I learned it at such they are. You still laughing? You're okay. Okay. What's up everybody? Welcome back to how much money it's paying. I had gained so much for the first time. And then I was like, except if the thing you're quitting witnesses, I have eyewitnesses. I didn't say that. She was not having it. But I had to in here we go.
I have something fun.
I hit many rock bottoms in life. So I took it as an opportunity. I left the fraternity, but I had to attend classes just to save my butt. But the reason to treat me there, he gave me one. She said, you should be able to quit that. If you're in a friendship that's treating you badly, where has it ever quit? I've taken the most breaks, but no matter what, because it was my baby on March, we're gonna have our drunk. So he hits me, my head goes straight to the ground, I hit the concrete. And in front of fraternity called Delta Youp Salon, this was my freshman year in college, then my beard.
Award goes to a young man who is very hard.
The ambulance had to come to a fraternity that had to file a report.
Fraternity was on campus?
Long story short, I'm here now. Shit is gonna happen in life. Bad things are gonna happen. So I love this girl here. I ain't never gonna quit on her. And I ain't never gonna give up on her. I got so lit that night that when everybody started. So there's this you that's not a job you should, you know, keep being in.
Did your friend ever tell you?
Rose inspired by the rose that rose from the concrete and saw me get taken away, and it was the talk around Alcoholics Anonymous in college. Go back to sleep. My heart, apparently I go, you wanna exit? You gotta limbo. And apparently they said it was the hospital bands. So I knew I had to regroup and refocus your yada yada yada. What happened?
That's the way. Woo, pussy.
Blacked out and delusional and like concussed. I'm just screaming stuff. Yeah.
Who has built an internet career.
McDonald's. What happened? And he started telling me bits and pieces. It wasn't until the next day. What you doing?
What?
You were giving like an evil ass
No,
stare.
I wasn't giving him an evil stare.
That was chug. And I'm chugging, but I'm chugging some hard shit. That's the
We're throwing up.
That's not a gang sign. This was a piece.
Oh yeah.
This is just my piece.
Oh.
Queen.
Hey. Oh, gang signs?
Relationship? And I tell her,
You're digging.
went to our room, play music, and it would be fun.
I'm gonna exit.
Living on campus, and I moved back home with my parents. I got myself on this infomercial, and I had a crazy idea to start a YouTube channel. It got me started on FouseyTube. And I'm so those times are to get you to just restructure channels that were so positive. And you know this isn't how a friend should always finds a way to
Acting, but I promised my mom would graduate from college, so here I am today actually doing it. I love you guys.
award during graduation, bed, and he's sleeping on the floor. I wake up and I go, Matt. Who saw it said that I've been in the hospital. Like, I walked into my African American Studies final.
Own room?
No, three other
Okay,
dudes.
got it.
So I did a single lecture. I walked in and the
The
night
whole semester?
the whole her pants are tucked in despite all odds, and I got $1.25. And no matter how hard it got, I decided to come back and not quit, because you don't.
While he was here,
If I didn't care for it, I would easily quit. I've started new channel, but I started drinking, right? And then you hear girls' voices going, "Chad, chill. Oh, you're so cute."
It's true.
If you're in a toxic relationship, like big ass dudes, right? Like big.
Do you remember the football players, or did
A diet. I lost all my weight. I made it into P90X. We were all in my dorm room, but my boys had left, so it was me and hella girls. To go to alcohol for the best actor of that semester.
and I'm going to start by giving the best actor.
That's so sexy? That's evil?
That was sexy.
Yeah?
That was sexy, yeah.
Okay, good.
And this is
You got a limbo. And then 2 football players come up to me and attend classes. Mind you, I had just like started drinking then, and ambulance came, took me away, and as they're leaving, I'm like, last thing I remember of that night. The next memory I have, I wake.
I want to thank my mom and my dad. I was supposed to
2 million subscribers, but this was my heart, my baby, my purpose. It was flooded with get well soon wishes. So what had happened? 2 beds, but that's like, so when the party started, all the girls would come up in life. Hard times are gonna bring me back to it. This is the most beautiful story that ever happened in my life. At the time, I was doing horrible in school. Because of the 2 football players getting in trouble for punching me, they went in there and they said, and call it Fousey too. And I on the whole fraternity and sorority, and I still graduated from college. And I want to know, don't quit on people and things and dreams that are important.
I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. Easy getting fame these days, since you do not need any talent. People try to take me down, but too bad there ain't no repellent. Divide myself, count by 10, it'll get the IQ of all my viewers. Of all my viewers who are too retarded to watch real YouTubers. My vids contain of adding a little fucking cam screen, which 10-year-olds enjoy cause they don't have their own opinion. They're stupid and my minions got me over 1 million. This is the age of YouTube, no talent equals millions. Getting paid, get paid for nothing. If you're watching this right now, just turn on your cam. All you need is a fake smile to get them views and get all this money. Thank God that the world's retarded. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. It's so amazing you can grow up people's content. Lazy life, I got it like this my fucking job, bitch. Resume on fleek, on your salary in 1 week, cunt. And it's not only me, cunt. No, there's 100 more cunts. Yeah, All I do is lay back, react to trending topics. Still I'm the trending topic. Then react to my own vids and get a million more hits. Thank the Lord I got rich by all these stupid kids. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react and barely show emotion. I react, when I do I found a motive. I react cause I don't have no talent. I react, it's easy, takes no effort. I react